Okay, how to update your contact's first name after a phone call. So some of you might be getting when somebody calls, their contact information saves as guest caller. So we're gonna set that up using custom tools. So for that, you're going to need two tabs open side by side. One is going to be the automations tab, and in here, create a new workflow, and we're going to title it contact underscore info. Got it. And another tab, we're going to have the AI dashboard open as well too. And over here, what I have open is the prompt section of an assistant. And we're going to keep the prompt very simple for this tutorial. We're just going to ask the user for their first name and last name and call the function contact underscore info. So what we're doing here is we're adding a function under tools. We're clicking on custom tools, create a custom tool, custom. And what we want to do is make the unique name contact underscore info. And the description is going to be this. When the user mentions their first name and last name, update this. And what we're going to need is the endpoint URL. Where do we grab that from? We grab that from the first tab that we have open. And what we're going to search for is the inbound webhook. Click on the URL, paste it back in here. And for the parameters, what we want to do is do first underscore name and then add your name as a placeholder, last name underscore name, and your last name as a placeholder. You don't have to use your name. You can just do something like John Doe and then just save it. And then we're gonna add this custom tool that we made to the assistant. And now we can see there's a check mark beside the custom tool that we just made. So we know that the custom tool is added to the assistant, and we're just gonna save the changes just to make sure. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is call the AI to make sure the endpoint is activated.
Stay on the line while your call is completed. Long distance charges may apply. Hi there, this is Alex from the Marketing System platform. How's your day going so far?
Hi, I would like to update my first name to Bilal and my last name to Ahmed.
Great, I've updated your name to Bilal Ahmed. All set. If there's anything else you need, just let me know.
Thank you, bye. So keep it very simple like that. And now I'm gonna go back to the automation, click on fetch sample request, and the mapping reference payload will pop up. Click on that. And then we wanna click on the request that's coming in. And then over here, we can see our first name and last name updated. We're gonna save this trigger, and automatically when you do this, it's gonna create a contact, but that's not what we want to do. So we're gonna delete the create a contact, click on the plus sign, and then do find contact. Why we're doing this is because the contact is automatically created when the user calls in as guest caller with some random numbers. And now we want to find that contact by their contact ID, because the contact ID is unique for every individual. So click on contact ID, click on the tag inbound webhook trigger. We're gonna click on the third one. Okay, but you can see, like my screen is not letting me see the other. For example, this section is also supposed to have an arrow. So my screen is like kind of like cutting that off. So my laptop is like a touch screen. So I can just move this over and click on the contact ID. But somehow you have to figure out how to scroll to the right hand side so you can select this contact ID. Okay, now save this. So look, we added the inbound webhook. We're finding that contact that we want to update. Okay, now what are we updating? Okay, actually, first of all, let's click on plus, update contact field. Over here, what are we updating? We're updating the first name, click on the tag, inbound webhook trigger, and we're looking for orgs. Click on that, first name. Okay, now we repeat the same process for last name. So search for last name, tag inbound webhook trigger, click on orgs, and then click on last name, and then save that. Save that, publish. Okay, make sure you publish it so it's active. Now let me go back to contacts. You can see the first time I called is saving as guest caller. And the second time I'm gonna call is gonna be active. So every call from now on, the name will update automatically. Okay, so now let me call the AI again.
Please stay on the line while your call is completed. Hi there. Thanks for connecting with me today. How can I assist you with your marketing needs?
Hi, I would like to update my first name to Bilal, Bilal, and my last name to Ahmed, Ahmed.
I've updated your first name to Bilal. Great. Your name has been updated to Bilal Ahmed. How can I assist you further today?
That's everything. Thank you. Bye. Keep it very simple on the call. You don't have to have a full conversation with it. Now what we're doing is we're going to the execution log to see what happened. Okay, so I just called it, right? Yeah, so over here, the time is, yeah. So basically, it found the contact, it updated the contact fields, and my name updated. So that's where you can see the execution logs, and under contacts, you can see now my name is updated to Bilal Ahmed instead of guest caller. So now every call moving forward, the name will automatically update. That's how you update your first name after a phone call is done. So if you like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, comment below on what tutorial you guys want to see next.